This is a common evening primrose. It's much different than the cultivated varieties, and I'm not quite sure how to use it medicinally, but I know that there's medicinal uses, and I'm interested in looking at that a little bit more in depth at a later time. Common evening primrose. Right here I have Swiss chard going to seed, and a lot of people pull up their plants before biennials have a chance to do this. But if you let your Swiss chard go to seed, you're going to have so many seeds you'll never have to buy seeds again. I love these white strawberries. They're so delicious. Hi friends, it's Aubrey from Crybaby Ceremony Homestead, and I'm just walking around the garden seeing what's going on. It looks like my savory is going to flower. Isn't that pretty? These golden raspberries are absolutely delicious. And this plant popped up in my polytunnel, and I was tempted for a minute to maybe try to relocate it. But relocating raspberries can really shock them, so I decided against it, and I am actually really glad that I left it right where it was. These are so yummy. Have you ever tried golden raspberries? I had to put bamboo around this elderberry, variegated elderberry, because my dogs are chewing on it and really got in or doing a lot of damage. But I'm so happy that I didn't lose it. You can see that it's got some new growth coming back. And apparently this is what I have to do to keep that naughty puppy out of my plants. Got a lot of kale going to seed, and hopefully I get to collect some of these seeds, because a lot of the birds come and collect seeds. They have like a little smorgasbord over here, but I'm really excited about all these seeds I'm going to be getting. And I've got my bucket garden, and you can see I've got some peppers. Some peppers are growing right there. Lovely. I had taken some cuttings of my tree collards, and it looks like they are doing very well. This one over here I did last year. It's coming from that pot, which has weeds, but it's growing really nicely here. It does tend to kind of just like lean over, so it is helpful to maybe support your tree collards if you want them to grow directly up. Some of my elderberries are flowering. Isn't that lovely? If you have grown sunflowers before, you probably think these look very similar, and that's because they are cousins. These are sunchokes, and they have just put on a lot of growth recently, just tons of growth. If you have a bed that you have a hard time getting to for like weeding and watering, putting sunchokes in there is a good idea, because they really do grow like a weed, so they don't need a lot of TLC. The apple trees are putting on a lot of fruit. There are pests, so I do need to put up some more traps. I recently did a video on making this tomato area and how I enclosed it with bamboo, and it already is looking really fabulous. Look at those potatoes growing out the side. My red currants sure are growing nicely. And this is what my dog does. Oh, yeah. This is that bed that I recently did. Wow. It is really growing. There's so much in here. Looks like those zinnias are about to bloom. This is looking so lush. Wow. Even the little baby tomato suckers that I planted look like they're making it. Looking still so green. And I see a lot of fruit on here. Isn't that beautiful? Here's some more elderberry going to flower. Wow. What the heck keeps digging in here? This is crazy. But I mean, there's a lot of growth, but come on. Why? Why do they keep doing this? I don't get it. You know, if I leave it out like that, the roots drying out, that's no good. I don't understand. Oops. No good. Something keeps getting over here and digging. And it's not the usual suspects. Gotta keep trying. Even in the back corners of my yard, I have something cool growing. I have back there some witch hazel. I have more sunchokes growing here by my roses. There's just so much growing here. So much to grow. We always have some birds visiting, stealing fruit. I see it stealing a cherry. Those cherries aren't very good though, so I don't really care. Look at my little visitors. Look at the little birds. So cute. Can you guess what this fuzzy little thing is right here growing on this little tree? Here are some of the leaves. It's not focusing very nicely. There we go. Can you guess what those are? Might not be what you think it is. There's some more up there. What do you think these are? Have you ever seen a tree like this? If you live on the East Coast, like in Kentucky, you probably have. If you live in Washington, you probably haven't. This is my best looking tree like this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to guess in the comments. What do you think this is? It is a fruiting tree, I will tell you that much. I will also tell you that it is not pollinated by our usual pollinators. It's pollinated by flies. So just doing a little walk around, grabbing some snacks for the pets and so forth, and kind of taking a mental inventory of all the projects I need to do. So it's almost summer vacation, which means I'm going to be doing a lot more out here, and I'll have a lot more video content, maybe doing a little bit longer videos if that's something that you enjoy. And I'm interested in seeing what you guys are interested in. I love doing all these gardening videos and homesteading type content posts. So let me know what you're interested in seeing. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.